Resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay. And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened. Reef it all tops! Mates out! Let's go! More sail! All sail!
Let's move!
Fire! Get off the wind! Fire! Stud! There's the gallants and royals! She drops and steal! Get them aloft! Douse all sail! Fire! Get the mainsails into the wind! Brace yourselves! Free! Short on sail! Up in their face! Loose Break up! Fire! Two up! Two up! Fire! Loose and catch the wind! Douse the royals and tops! Fire!
On your mark, Captain!
Fire! 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 Ease off the wind! Fire! All down! All down! Fire! Haul in the stunsail! She's on it! Up! Laser sticks! Get them! There's the gallants and royals!
Stud!
Keep it all tops! Tops, gallants, royals, studs! All sail, she'll take it! Reel them in! The last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean. It's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around. Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control us. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course. Give me some speed! Capsules and gallants! Let out some sail! Douse the royals and tops! Fire!
On your mark!
Mates out! Let's go! Furlong! Loose main sails!
Danger's behind.
There it is. Anticosti. Le Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's eau de vie. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the whiskey here is terrible. Look at this place. Tell me what you see. I don't know. We collect protection. Some trees, we run raw. A few people, we import and export whatever the feelings of it in.
Now that's booty.
Sight of him. We have to find him again. Ha! I was certain of it. All right. He could have gone over there. Or there.
I wonder why there are so many Royal Navy ships about.
I suppose because there are more French ships to challenge them.
Who have more ships?
So, take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
But what's our next headed?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a Templar and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. But that's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when. All in the stunsails! Fire! Get the mates free! For sail! All sail!
Those cruel sails! Cargo! Cast the drift, Captain!
Over there, Captain. The fishing settlement of Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits. Some assassin allies have their home.
Fuse up! These are sticks!
We are on course!
Douse the royals and tops!
Trim off the wind!
Douse all sail!
Captain, gone to the deep!
Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Oh, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Give me some speed!
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam.
These waters are full.
And Washington is running out of his.
Should be nearby, Captain.
Floating cargo!
Those all but mates!
Stolz is in!
Aye.
You are gallant!
There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Who's top, son?
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that. Now
you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't. The stunsails! As much sail as you can!
Blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Anchor!
Sub-blockade.
Remember what
Captain's at sea!
Washington must die.
Aye.
Stop the bleeding.
I don't really care. But don't let the commander catch you with any of that contraband.
Contraband? Oh, it's just
What's this? A rifle?
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington. This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him. Guys, not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Master Washington has outdone himself.
He has been looking rather pale, though.
And his cough is worse than ever.
All I'm saying is that...
I'll hear no more of this disobedient nonsense.
There ought to be a smarter way.
You won't lose that back easily. Still decent now. No criminals, no friends. I wouldn't give for a good war. Don't think that. Can't help it. Got a soldier's blood, I suppose.
Keep your brown vest on your shoulder while you march. Use your best.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We'll soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Keep your eyes open.
Enemy.
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
Come on. I wish my little daughter could see this.
Have you caught something?
Yes, I must have.
It's such fun.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. Better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Is that a shit mortar? That's not sported!
You won't get by. Stay right.
God damn it. Better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Quicker! Idiots trying to lose us! Attack from all sides now! We're not losing that bastard!
Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
You come back here, you mad maggot! Clear shot on that guy. Shit! Try to stay us! Keep up, boys! You can't get past me!
Out of the way! Out of the way!
He's not getting through! You think you can escape us?
Clear the way! Out of the way! Out of the way!
Taking a blow! Captain!
Damn it! Better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
You can't get past me.
Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
Back here, you mad maggot!
Get out! You're in my way! Out of the way! Get out! You're in my way! Clear the way!
You won't lose us, you're already dead!
Loose it, cunt! Let's move!
What's our status?
Fire!
On your mark!
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and books.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the objects later. Cheer up, Shay. A rare day we can sow this chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Captain's at the helm!
Mates out! Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. He's in by years in times.
One game two. Go home and share with me over there. And Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power. What does he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern.
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden grew.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but...
Warship incoming!
Still reloading!
On front! Keep it on top! Fire!
Vicious.
Stop the wind! Get the mates free! Loose down! Stunts out! Let's get moving!
Loose sail! Put out
Short and safe! Get off the squall!
arms up! Heave! Heave!
Fire! Creeping on tops! Ease off the wind! All in all sail! Fire! Let out some sail! Fire! 50 yards off the wind! Unfurl, mates!
Catch some wind!
Give me some speed! Douse the gallants and royals!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Loose and trim too!
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms.